Right guys, time for some Starcraft 2 action. Here we have a placement match on the ladder. It's me playing the red Protoss, and then we have our Terran guy, MJSA, which probably stands for something awesome. This was a really interesting game, a really long game, and where both guys are doing a strategy and sticking to it. We have our Terran guy here doing something sneaky. He's going for really fast gas, double gas actually, and then he's pumping out air units, mainly what are those? Banshees, and Protoss going for initially Dark Templars and then followed by airplay as well. So let's take a look how this turns out. Here we have the double gas going for the Terran guy, and the barracks sealing off the main entrance to the map. Now this is a new map on the Legacy of the Void. At least it's new for me. I really haven't played a lot of ladder games in over a couple of years. Actually I've played none, so forgive me if I'm a little rusty, can't remember the names of the units and so on. There's a good reason for that. Let's just play. God, I even forget how this units tab. Okay. So Protoss versus Terran. Here we have the probe sneaking in to the base. This was a huge mistake. This should have gone up way sooner. And so I got a glimpse of his base, and I saw the double gas and the factory going up. And I reacted by placing another assimilator. And my initial thought was go for Dark Templars, and that's what I'm executing. And here we have the Twilight Council coming up. A little probe action. God died pretty quickly for this Marine, so no another ground units for our Terran guy at the moment. Here we have the starport coming, actually a double starport coming up, and the engineering bay. And I'm placing here my pylon for the Dark Templar warping, and interestingly they changed the warping time, so if you it's called warp conduit, so if it increases the speed of warp in units 4 seconds if it's placed onto the power field that has a gateway or a nexus close by. So if you warp in here, then it takes a lot longer to warp in. It actually shows. So production tab. Here we have interestingly missile turrets coming in the mineral line, and this guy is in the gold league, so he is pumping out missile turrets all over the place, and which follows up with really fun plays throughout the game. And we have cloaking field coming up for the Banshees, and I'm building one photon cannon too for my mineral lines, and adding more gateways. Now obviously, because I haven't played in a long time, I'm a lot of rusty, so let's take a look at us. Actions per minute. I'm a bit ahead in here, and I'm such a player that if I have a strategy in my mind, then I will stick to it even until the end. So I'm too stubborn to change my strategy, even if it's the best right thing to do, but I'm just too stubborn, so really have to work on that in the future if I want to make it higher in the ladder. And here we have the two Banshees coming up, attacking my base. Thank God Blizzard added the photon overcharge on the pylons, so watch what happens. His cloak is almost done. So Purify does 30 damage on a range of 7, air and ground units both. And here I have my Dark Templars coming up. Unfortunately the mine swapped out first. Interestingly, the Banshee can see. Oh yeah, there's the missile turret that gives the extra range. So that was that. No harm done. Units lost, tabs 4 units. So income wise I'm a bit ahead. And here we have the sneaky Terran going for a lot of proxy command center. This is his first proxy command center. I believe I saw that that SCV going in, or at least I see somewhere in the game that they're going into that direction, and that was my alarm to send some zealots to scout out. So I'm going now for my own expansion, and this is a really long game, and I have to cut the video a lot along the way so it won't get too boring. And I'm just gonna keep casting the first half or first quarter, and then I'm gonna just cut. That was unfortunate for me that the photon cannon wasn't ready. Well, that didn't do much. I at least got the one Banshee. Now he can delay my expansion a lot. So I'm forced to cancel this, and now I'm adding Phoenix. Now I don't know what would be the right call in this situation. My idea was to go for Oracles for the Revelation, and then Phoenix. Epic Micro too. Here you can see my lack of game time in my micro and my macro and overall game style. But never fear. Practice makes perfect. And here we have our Liberators coming up. This is another Terra new unit in the Legacy of the Void. Attacks twice with Lexington rockets, damage 7, and can attack air, and then when you deploy the Defender mode it can attack ground only. And here we have the traditional golden player overreaction. He's adding a lot of a lot of turrets. Well, they are effective though. So when do I see the SCVs coming up? The income wise I'm still ahead, and my Nexus is almost complete on the natural. And now I have my first Oracle, and I'm pumping out Phoenix. Oversaturated here. Army wise, quite even actually. Yes, 3 Liberators, tank and Marine, and I have a couple of Crown units and Phoenix, plus 1 Oracle. So now I'm sending my Zealots to scout, because I thought that he had a hidden base somewhere, and because this is a new map, then I didn't know where there was the gold minerals, but they are located here and here on the 9 o'clock position. And here we have our another command center coming up. Nothing too exciting, income wise quite even. And now I'm adding a second Stargate. This was a good plan, but maybe now it would be time to add the robotics bay for the observers. Now I find out that he's mining from the gold base and just attacking. Maybe this amount of SCV might have killed itself, but he's going for a planetary fortress. But luckily he got mine on this time, so he's severely underfunded at the moment. Income is way down, and here comes the Liberators to finish this off, and now you can see the ground action. The Liberator. So it does 85 damage. Holy shit, that's a lot. And can even increase the range. Okay. By 4. And this was a stupid mistake. But this is how you learn, by watching your mistakes on replay. Well, at least I got the mule. So I'm building a second command center, a third command center here. And now we can see me failing a lot. Now I don't recommend you do this. Well, at least it was ballsy. Now I got the siege tank. This guy really should be shooting this widow mine here. Yes, I got the mines. And now he's producing more banshees and tanks. My response is phoenixes. So I'm ready to take my third. Income wise, I'm still ahead despite his gold minerals. Epic play from the phoenixes. And now I don't have any protection. Get rid of these banshees. Now I'm getting my third while clearing this space. Now that's severely dropped his income. Now it's half of mine. Still have these hidden bases. Let's just speed up a bit. This is really hard to crack because of these liberators and the planetary fortress. So nothing I can do here. And this game is still going on. The terrain has expanded all over the map thanks to terrain mobility, and I have expanded on this linear path here to my fourth base. Income wise I'm way ahead, and also in worker count, army wise ahead, but he has a lot of mobility thanks to liberators and banshees. And now as I'm again and yet a stubborn player, I don't have Blink and I don't have Robotics Bay, which I should have gotten away way ago. And I'm stuck on Phoenix, Stalker and Oracle Army, and about to attack this planetary fortress here. Take a look how that turns out. Let's speed up ahead. And here we go. And it goes down. With lost wise I have lost way more in money. And he's saturating this gold base here on this island, and I can't get to because I don't have warp prisms. And he has a lot of liberators guarding that. So this is already mined out. So I'm attacking here instead and building stargates. Void rays out of stargates, and yes, yet as I'm stubborn I don't have more stargates, which I should have done. And attack here is going excellent. Great. Now I'm ready to take, almost ready to take my fifth base, chrono boosting gateways and Stargates. Not Stargates yet. Now I'm massing up Void Rays. Because why not? Let's speed up because this is taking forever. Almost half an hour I stood here with my shaky hands and lack of skill trying to kill this guy, because I was damn sure not gonna quit now, and he was trying to provoking him to quit the game, but he did not fall for it at this stage. So this base is down, and this is his only mining base at the moment, and he's producing Vikings and Liberators. But his problem is that he's spread all over, and he just comes to intercept. See how this turns out. A great reaction time. Oh my god, these Liberators do a lot of damage. So Liberator. Does it have a splash damage? I'm not sure. He has only a couple Vikings left. Now I'm producing again Void Rays. I have a superior ground army, but I can't use it on this island to win the game. And here I have my 5th base coming up. He hasn't really attacked me at all on this game. And that's what thing about I hate the Terrans. They just turtle in and wait to mass on Liberators and Ghosts and whatnot. But thankfully I can kill this base and then just retreat. I wasn't damn sure gonna quit, even though I felt a bit behind. Actually I felt a bit behind the whole game, but actually the statistics show that I was ahead actually all the game on army value, on income, and not being supply blocked or anything like that. But it's just a feeling that you have to... I usually have the feeling that I'm always behind. Motivates me to be a better player. Now I am attacking his base and he's attacking mine, because I want to kill these starports here. And look at this panic mode move. Yeah, Mothership Core to the rescue. Don't worry guys, I'll save you. And even Revelation. But it was too late. Here's an interesting fact. Photon cannon is a detector, and when it's unpowered it's not a detector. Did not know that. And I clear his last starport here, forcing him to again be on one mining base. My income is again a double his. I think that my problem is that I can't really use my resources correctly and right. I have to work on that. But he has a lot of money. I guess he has the same problem that I do. And here we have our Void Rays, 7 Void Rays versus a couple of Liberators and Vikings and Tourists, and see how this happens. Void Rays are good. Oh, these guys were on ground mode, so that explained. And this was the last moment for him, that he realizes that he's gone. But no GG, no anything. I guess he's gonna stay in gold a bit longer than I. And again, trying to provoke him to end the game, but that's the thing that I say when I lose. So, and here we have first first placement match for me on the Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void ranked gameplay, and this was a long one. So, but I learned a lot from this game, which was great. So what I learned, I have to sum up, be prepared to change your strategy and react correctly what your opponent is doing, and don't make stupid shit. I guess that sums up for the first game. Well, thanks you guys for watching, and make sure to subscribe and like if you find this any helpful or enjoyment or something. I'm losing words, I'm talking too much. Okay guys, bye.